welcome back to my channel. So I'm starting off this tutorial with one of my eyes already done because otherwise we would have been here quite some time. So first of all, I'm just taking a MAC concealer, just any generic concealer will do, and I'm just sort of going over my eyelid to remove any of the sort of little thread veins that I have there. Then I'm going on with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. This is a great primer. It kind of gives you sort of that blank canvas look as well, so that you get the true colour of your eyeshadows. Next up, you're going to want to stick some humble sellotape to your eyes. You're going to want to position this where you want the sort of line of your shadows to be, so if you put it too far down you're going to end up with like downward facing eyes, which is not the aim of the game. So now, using my Violet Voss palette, I'm taking the colour Transition on a fluffy brush by Zoeva, and I'm just working that into my crease and really pulling it down to that sellotape line. That way when we take the tape off we can have a nice crisp line. Next, I'm taking the colour Hashtag and I'm doing the same sort of movements with this colour. This is like, I suppose it can look a bit scary because it's orange, but trust me, it adds the warmth that you need for this look, so that it adds, you know, a bit of colour, otherwise it can look a bit cold. Next, I'm taking Are You Kitten Me, which is just the best name for an eyeshadow ever. Again, building up over the top of these colours, just layering the colours, just gives it more dimension and makes it like a stronger look rather than just being a bit one-dimensional. Taking the colour Brownie Points, I'm sort of applying it quite heavily with a sort of flat brush and then going back in with my blender to blend it all out. Keep doing this till you're kind of happy with the colour that you've got, and then I'm going in with my colour Teddy Bear, and I'm just concentrating this on the sort of lash line area, applying it, sort of packing the colour on and then blending it out. I really can't get my words out today, guys, I'm so sorry. Once everything is beautifully blended, you're going to want to start working on the shimmery colours towards the inner of the eye now. So I'm taking the colour Cool Beans and Ploof on a dense brush, and I'm sort of just packing that and pressing on. I'm taking the colour Forever Lit, which is actually a highlighter from the Anastasia Beverly Hills collab with Nicole Guerrero, and I'm just literally just popping a little bit of that on my inner eyes and blending it all in. Remove the tape, which is the worst feeling ever, and then I'm taking my Marc Jacobs, not Michael Kors, because you know they don't do makeup yet, Marc Jacobs eyeliner, and I'm just doing my tight line and waterline, which for some reason I decided to do pretty much half off camera, so enjoy watching me put that on. Now I'm just using my Maybelline gel liner and a Zoeva pencil liner brush. I wouldn't suggest using this if you're quite new to eyeliner because it is quite a thick brush considering, you know, for eyeliners I guess. So it does take a little bit of practice, but I really get on well with it. It works for me, especially when I'm wearing sort of large band lashes. But yeah, just use any eyeliner that you've got. If you prefer liquid, use that. Just get it on there, girls. Now I'm using a pencil brush by MAC, and I'm just taking that Brownie Points colour from earlier and really smudging it underneath my eyes, making a bit of a mess, but you just want to aim at connecting the lines all together. Then I'm just taking my mascara, this is the Clinique Pure Curl one, and just whacking a little bit of that on. I don't need to worry too much about this because the lashes are so dramatic that, to be honest, you don't even see your own lashes. Now onto my eyebrows. You've seen this a million times over, I'm sure. The only difference this time is that I have changed my brow brush to a Zoeva wing liner brush, which actually, I think it's the 317, yeah, actually is so much sort of stiffer and is really nice for creating a really sharp brow. I've also changed the colour of my dip brow to dark brown on the suggestion of my friend Holly, because my medium brown I found was making me look a bit sort of ashy and a bit too light for my hair, so when I was taking pictures it just didn't look right, so I've switched to a darker shade, which I am loving. Onto lashes, and I'm actually using something different today. Woohoo! I'm using the Violet Voss Dolls Just Wanna Have Fun lashes, and these are crazy dramatic, for me, and I think a lot of people would find them dramatic too. And they do have a thick band, which can put some people off because you can see up close that you're wearing false lashes. I think the invisible bands are better for newbies because I suppose they look a lot more natural, but it is really preference. But I think for this look and for prom, they work rather well. And the tip is just to let the glue go nice and tacky before you start applying them, and then just fiddle around with them with your tweezers, and they will eventually find their way. So that is it for the eyes. Now moving on to the face, I am taking some MAC Luster Drops. Now these were limited edition like a few years ago. I don't even think I should still have these. I've already put primer on, by the way, before anyone shouts at me. This is just going to give it a nice little glow. You can use anything similar. There's so many things on the market like this. So I'm just popping that on. And then I'm using my Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in 5.5, just splatting it on with a brush first of all. That's a very professional term, isn't it? Splatting. And then, of course, using my beauty blender to push everything in. Taking my Bobbi Brown foundation stick in, I think it's warm or toasted almond, I can't remember. Just sort of carving out little bits on me that I like to be contoured. This is probably the easiest contour. It's quite natural really. Just using a flat-headed Zoeva brush as well, just to blend it all in. Now I'm using Tarte Shape Tape in Light. I cannot explain how excited I am about this product. I've tried my hardest to get my hands on it because it's from America, and I finally got my grubby little mitts on one, and I'm in love. I don't think I can ever go back to another concealer. It is amazing. I feel like this one maybe is a teeny bit too light for me because obviously I couldn't try it. I had to just buy it offline. But when I go back to America, I'll be stocking up on these bad boys because they are like nothing I've ever used before. And I'll do a favourites video or something like that to talk about them in depth further. Next, I'm adding my MAC translucent powder, which I'm really annoyed about because only now that I'm editing I can see it flicked on my eyelashes, and it's pretty much ruined it for me the whole way. The rest of the video destroyed. Next, I'm just adding some MAC bronzer. This is a limited edition one, so I can't tell you what it is because you won't be able to get it anymore, but any bronzer will do, and just blend it down your neck. Then I am taking Style Blusher by MAC. I really love this colour because it doesn't add too much actual colour when you've got a lot going on with your eyes already. It just adds a nice blush of warmth, which I'm all about. Next up is highlighter, and I'm using the 24K by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm just using this on my cheeks, my nose, and a little bit on my Cupid's bow. Now I'm lining my lips with MAC Whirl. I feel like I use this lip liner for pretty much everything. And then I'm taking Colourpop, and the colour I'm using today is Naughty, and it's a matte liquid lip, and it's quite a new shade for me. I've only just received these in the post and I love it. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. This is just a really simple and easy prom look that you can achieve at home. I thought it might also be good for a night out on the town, something of which I don't do anymore, so I might be like not quite down with the kids. I'm not sure if this is what people still wear on a night out. Who knows? I just wish that I could have done my makeup this good when I was younger and I went out, because we didn't even have eyebrow products back then, so think yourself lucky. So anyway, I used the Violet Voss palette for this look, but please don't feel like if you're obviously at that prom age that you have to use it. It's a great investment if you do. I mean, it is nearly £50, but you do get a hell of a lot of shadows in that book, and I think they'll last you a long time. But if not, there are so many high street brands that you can use to recreate this look. I just personally don't really own any of them because being a makeup artist, I can't really put Collection 2000 on anyone's face and expect it to last all day, but it doesn't mean that you can't get the same sort of colour results. So yeah, give it a go, let me know how you get on, and leave me any requests. Totally ran out of memory space. Anyway, let me know if you like this look and what future looks you'd like to see, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye. I am so awkward at ending my videos. You could also maybe think of a way that I could end them without looking like a complete and utter gimp. Anyway, see you later. Bye.